Good afternoon, everybody, or I guess good morning. I put these videos out in the morning. So good morning, everybody. It's Meg Young. I'm here to talk to you guys about more tips and tools to help get through this COVID-19 crisis. I think that one of the things that's important for us today is to follow up a little bit yet on yesterday's video of what are you doing for yourself? What are your self-care tips? What are you doing physically? What are you doing emotionally? What are you doing spiritually, etc.? Today, I wanted to talk a little bit more about ways to, and the day before, I talked a little bit about staying present. And I think one of the things that's important is when we get too much into the news, the negative news, what's happening, it can be very, very, very tiresome. It can be very difficult to deal with. It can be very draining. There's so much going on, so much negative stuff going on. It can be really scary for many, many people. Even people that are relatively healthy, it's taking a toll. It's taking an emotional toll on people. And then we're getting to a point where it's going to become a emotional health crisis as well. More people are starting to feel anxious. More people are starting to feel depressed. More people are starting to feel isolated, and all of the negative effects that come along with those. So our next crisis is going to be, and people have talked about this a little bit, but the next crisis is going to be our mental health crisis. So we need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. We need to make sure that we're being not only inundated with the negative stuff, but really inundating ourselves with our tools that we're going to get through this with. The physical health, the spiritual health, the emotional health, the nutritional health, making sure that we're doing what we can to get outside for a little bit of time, working with our thoughts, challenging those thoughts, working with our attitude and focused on the positive attitude. We will get through this. This is going to be a long-term crisis. We don't need it to take such a huge mental health toll also. So today I wanted to talk to you about where are you getting some positive news? Where are you looking at news that is also giving you something to look forward to, something to lift your spirits? News channels don't generally give us positive news. We haven't heard positive news except, oh, look, and now in positive news, here's one article. Have a great night, everybody. We don't really get good news. Everything that's on the news is the negative stuff because negative news sells. All these happy, joyous things, oh, they're so cute and they're so wonderful and aren't we so happy? That stuff doesn't sell. So we don't see that as much. So I really want you to focus on at least a couple times a week, where are you getting positive news? One of the places that I always refer to, because it's actually the best place I have found thus far, is a website, www.goodnewsnetwork.org. I'm sure there's a lot of other places you can get good news, so please let me know. Drop me a line. Let me know where else you're getting this good news from. I would like to be able to explore other avenues as well. So anything that you know, teach me. I would love to hear it. But really focus at least a couple times a week on where you're getting positive news. Lift your spirits. Find something to look forward to. It doesn't have to be about this crisis. It can be about absolutely anything. I posted something the other day about a child who was, instead of selling lemonade on his driveway, he was selling, not even selling, he was just doing drive-by jokes. So he didn't want people to pay for it. He was just giving, making people laugh. Humor is so important right now, and I thought that was so creative of him. And it's so cool because he's like, no, don't pay me a quarter for this. Just save your money for other stuff. So what he was doing was lifting people's spirits. And that was one of the things that was on the goodnewsnetwork.org the other day. So I reposted that to my Facebook account as well. But I think things like that, What are the things that show that we're coming together? What are the positive things that we're seeing? It can be about COVID, and it might not be. Tell me one thing that you've heard recently that's positive news. So those are my two questions to you. Where are you getting your positive news? And tell me one thing that you've heard that's positive lately about COVID or not about COVID. All right. So let me know. Drop me a line, send me an email. I look forward to hearing you. Put it on Facebook. I look forward to hearing you. Talking to you soon. Bye.